And I'm back with more Breath of Fire 3. We've made it through the Chimera portion of this Myria station mess, and we're going to use security card B to get to more places. But we're also going to use Momo's HE shells, because we're going to go from one part of the research facility to another. And honestly, this part's a little easier. The enemies aren't nearly as problematic. So hopefully I can get some progress done without dying this time. That's always fun. And yes, my mic is working. Good! So let's go down the green path. So this is a more, like, not artificial, but more, as you can tell, it's plant-based. I don't know what you can't call that naturalistic, but biological. Biological and stuff like that. That's the sort of thing. We've seen these foul weeds before. You get an extra turn because they're asleep. And hopefully you kill them before they hit you. And I didn't. Crap. Because this'll happen. No. So my schedule lightens up a little bit over the next week or so, thanks to Christmas and New Year's. So I'm going to try and plow through as many videos as I can in both Breath of Fire 3 and Breath of Fire 4. We're definitely beating this game this week. And we're definitely going to get through some of Breath of Fire 4. Mostly because I'm only working one job this next couple of weeks, and then... Oh man, why'd I heal? I forgot that this does that. But yeah, they got machines. Got artificial plants in there. So that's what the HE cells are for. You don't really need them for anything else. But yes, you did need to go through the Chimera to get through this. Got my nose being funny. And that's it. That's all you needed the HE shells for. Now, if you didn't get the atomic bomb, which for no reason, I mean, there's no reason you shouldn't have gotten it, because you've had 2 chances of getting it. That's pretty much the only reason you have the HE shells. It's an interesting thing. I don't know why they made it that way, but whatever. God, my nose itches. I don't know why my nose has started itching. Another thing. I have an Elgato key light, and I'll show it off. I'm showing it off on Twitch. But yes, so $200, Elgato gives you a key light, and normally you use it as a key light. I'm using it more as a fill light because I have other lights on my thing, but I like it. Basically, you've got, I'll show it to you. There it is. You got a phone app, or you got an app on your computer. This is what happens if you turn it off. You'll notice that a little bit of shading. It's bright. So this is what I had before. This was my old setup. But this is what I prefer. My key light kind of mid-range. Because turn it like that, and turn it warm. This is what happens when you have it more than like 10%. So there you go. I do not need it this heavy. But yeah, you want to see the difference? That's full blast for you. So let's set it in the back where it was, that 5 to 10% mid-range. But you're getting something at the push of a button, and more people use it like right in front of them. Because my camera is set to the side, it doesn't have as much an impact, but it's still there. But yes, you're paying for versatility. you're paying for a lot of versatility. So, between that and a new camera lens that I'm getting this morning, I'm set for quite a while. I mean, even there's like a little bit of stuff going on, but yeah, basically most of my lights, and I think there's a little bit of green screen. You'll see a little green screenage, mostly because I don't have a lot of natural light today. It's raining outside. But yeah, I need pretty much all of my lighting fixtures, not full blast, but running to avoid, like, green screen splash. So it's very beneficial to have a key light, but also to, you know, have other lights going on. People on Twitch seem to enjoy it. I like it because it's very, it's, like I said, very versatile. But anyway, as far as the game goes, we're in this section. And, again, I'll keep changing lights here I go. I think I like the lights where they are now. Bright for me. But I think I have my, honestly, I think I have my stuff a little overexposed and whatnot. I think people like the lights, and everybody's computer is set differently. They might be darker, they might be brighter. If yours is bright like mine is, it's gonna look weird, but if it's kind of on the dark side, or the darker tinge and the contrasting side, it's actually probably a better look. So, people like lights. People usually say lights are better than cameras anyway, but you need lights to help with cameras. But you've seen the difference in... Oh, God. I was wondering if this guy would show up. You wanted to remember how I said that there's a sword better than the royal sword? Well, you have a chance. You have a chance. You have a chance to get this guy's stuff. Otherwise, he will escape. He's like a cactuar and a goo all in one. He has a lot of HP. He's very dangerous. He will take damage, but he will give it. But you have a chance of obtaining a sword. You have to steal from him first. And then you have to beat him up and hope that you don't die. And then you have to hope that you get the sword that he drops. So yeah. That's how that works. Because he likes to run away. And even Ray is not fast enough, it looks like. But yeah. He's here for a couple of screens, so there's definitely a chance. And yes, you do need Ray here to unlock that door. Don't want to cross those. Those are thorns. So you gotta go around the top. But yes, that should be just about everything as far as setup goes. Because I work GNC mostly 20-some hours this week, which is down like 25 to 30. And I go, oh man, stupid plant. Now I know that he's up. Gotta kill him. But yes, this should do. He'll use Quake on me, because of course he fucking will. Or he'll use that. Ew. Okay, that didn't hurt near as much as I thought. But yeah. Hopefully in the next set of videos I'll have a new camera. You'll notice that I like being further in. Just because that's what my webcam was like. It's so weird. Because that's just it, right? My old webcams, the Brio and the C920, they're like right there. Sometimes you could set them in front of you, but they're right there. A camera, you don't really have a choice. You kind of have to sit far away. And this is slightly zoomed in to compensate for a small-ish green screen. It's honestly small. It's about the length of my desk, which is not on the long side to begin with. And it's not facing straight ahead. I think green screens are meant with The Elgato green screen was meant for a camera being behind me. Given my setup, I have to be on the side. But I've made it work. That being said, I'm curious to see what a 30mm camera will look like. It may be too zoomed in, it may not. I have some space, I could just move it slightly further back to compensate. But hey, right now I have basically the Sony, was it PZ something, whatever. It's like 3.4. It's a lot of technical terms, but basically it's called a stock lens. You buy a camera, you have a camera, and you have a lens that comes with it. Or usually you should get a lens that comes with it. Because some people say, I've heard people like Harris Eller say, it's not the camera, it's the lens. It's true. But yeah, they give you a lens up top. It's decent. It's like $150 to $200, but you can buy better lenses, but some lenses are like thousands of dollars. I've seen super high telescopic lenses. This is photography shit we're talking about. Of course it's expensive, but I've seen some of them upwards of $10,000. I'm not spending that for streaming. God, no. But I found one called a Sigma 30mm 1.4, or 1.4, and essentially is probably the best lens for that price. It's like $300. So I say, why not? Why the fuck not? And that will be coming in tomorrow, or even today, but I won't have it hooked up until tomorrow's stuff. But yes, got all that stuff figured out, and I think that's kind of it as far as stream equipment goes for me, because it's like I went from not having be on camera at all and a chintzy microphone to a $600 Rode Procaster setup, you know, $250 mic, but other things to, you know, make it upwards of $600. A $500 camera with a $200 lens and a, you know, $50 to $60, maybe $100 extra dollars in setups, and a $1,500 computer, and a $200 green screen, and about $500 worth of lights. You spend a lot of money doing this shit. Let that be a lesson. You don't have to, but you can. You can spend a lot of money on this, and I decided to. Does it make a difference? Again, that's on the personal side. I'm one of these people that really doesn't tolerate anything except probably the best possible look or the best possible, like, I want everything to work, you know, first and foremost. But if I can make something work better, sure. Seriously, they're using Snap. That's like an early game chintz move. It's stupid. But anyway, so I've spent a good $7,000 to $10,000 in streaming equipment in 2 to 3 years. And why did he waste a turn? Thank you. Again, do I have to do any of this? No. Should I have done it? Probably not. But I decided that if I was going to do this, I was going to give it the best possible chance of being worth it. And I think I've done okay. A dragon spear. Okay, so again, Beast Spear is better than anything that Gar's ever going to get, but still, thank you. I think it's a Dragon Slayer spear. But yeah. Do you have to spend any money on streaming? If you have a decent computer? No. You can buy OBS and Streamlabs for free. You know, or XSplit for free and whatnot. Maybe you have to do a subscription fee or whatever. You got games, you got a capture card. You're good. Capture card's like $200. A lot of people stream from their PCs or their... Well, you can do it for PC, that's fine. You need a better hardware for that. You need, but if you do what I'm doing, and that's getting game capture, you need a capture card for that. And it plugs in and does all this other crap. But suffice it to say, the better it runs, the better off you'll be. You know, take whatever quality you can get. I'm not saying you should spend money, but I did. And I'd say it's good quality, runs well. But again, I don't think I've seen any better, like, this is more of like a personal journey. It's like those people who collect, like, the rarest of things, or they want their car to be tuned to the, like, the best optimization. Think of it like that. This ended up, like, when I failed OT, I ended up, like, kind of falling into this because I was like, oh, I'm playing games, but I want to try this thing. I want to try YouTube. I want to try Twitch and see what happens. And then it became, holy shit, this is like my best hobby, or my most fun hobby, or something. Vigor is great. That's full heal, or Curaga, basically. Never mind. It's Curaga. It's full party major heal. But yay! Ooh. Okay. I know I've been cutting videos short, but we've actually made it to a very, very important spot. And we'll get to that in a minute. So thank you for listening to my spiel on collecting streaming merchandise. And if you're curious, watch Podcastage, watch Harris Heller, watch Wild Brigades, watch all those fucking things. They will teach you how to do this shit better than I will. But anyway, see you next time!